Aloha everyone, and welcome back to the live stream for the Hurricane Lane update, 11 p.m. advisory. What we're currently looking at is the current satellite imagery and radar imagery of Hurricane Lane and the probability cone, which has been updated. Sorry, I'm still trying to get used to all this. So what we're looking at here is the white, of course, is the long wave infrared satellite imagery, and the green, the blue, and the yellows are, of course, the radar showing where the most active rain is. And as you can see here on the Big Island, things have cleared up quite a bit as this begins to move north. So let's go ahead and actually get to the update by the National Hurricane Center. It says that 11 p.m. Hawaii Standard Time, the center of Hurricane Lane was located near latitude 18.2 north, longitude 158.0 west. Lane is moving towards the north near 6 miles per hour, 9 kilometers per hour, and this general motion is expected to continue through Friday. A turn towards the west is anticipated Saturday with an increase in forward speed. On the latest forecast track, the center of Lane will move over or dangerously close to portions of the main Hawaiian Islands late Friday and Friday night. Maximum sustained winds are near 120 miles per hour with higher gust. Lane remains a powerful Category 3 hurricane on the Saffir-Simpson hurricane wind scale. Some weakening is forecast from Friday through late Saturday, but Lane is expected to remain a hurricane as it approaches the islands. Hurricane force winds extend outward up to 35 miles, 55 kilometers from the center, and tropical storm force winds extend outward up to 125 miles or 205 kilometers. And the estimated minimum central pressure is 956 millibars or 28.23 inches. So that's the 11 o'clock advisory. Let's refresh this map because it looks like I lost the projection cone there. Let's see if we can get it to pop back in. And I apologize if you experienced any lag in the stream. I've been having some internet issues this evening. It's one of the reasons why I'm late with the stream. Looking at, oh great, I zoom in, it goes away. I zoom out, it pops back in. Okay, as you can see, they've got it moving north through here. Now they said, which is this is a little confusing to me. Let me go back and look at the report. It says, on the latest forecast track, the center of Lane will move over or dangerously close to portions of the main Hawaiian Islands late Friday and Friday night. Okay, which is why I want to zoom in here. Okay, so late Friday, that's 8 p.m. Friday night. So somewhere between here, I don't understand how that means. It says the center of Lane. No, the center of Lane won't do that. So I think someone made a mistake or the track is wrong. That's kind of interesting. So look at that there. I think we found a typo or something. But if you really look right now, the only area of the whole Hawaiian chain that really is getting any rain right now is the east coast of Hawaii and the Hilo and some of the north coast. Pretty much everything else is rain free, including the west side of the island. It's almost like the island of Hawaii cut part of the storm off and threw it north, which is kind of what I saw it do with Azelle. When it hit the island with Azelle, it came in and it hit the island right here on the east coast area, and when it did, the storm split and went around the island, and if I remember correctly, the main energy of the storm went around the south and reorganized a little bit when it got over there, but the island really just kind of shredded it up. It was very interesting to watch happen on the radar. So also have another report that came out earlier this evening. I don't remember exactly what time it was, but it was at the mile marker 10.5 on Saddle Road. The road was closed due to a landslide, and let me see if I can zoom here on the map without the system crashing. Saddle Road goes between Mauna Loa and Mauna Kea, right here through this area. It's one of our main roads connecting the east side to the west side. I'm not quite sure where mile marker 10.5 is, but there was a landslide, and I'm pretty sure that's due to, of course, all the rain that's been dumped. So I would say it's over here in this area somewhere on Saddle Road. And well, that pretty much does it for the update. Right now, the only thing that I've experienced is rain and a little bit of wind. Nothing too serious, but of course the wind is strong enough to blow the rain in multiple directions. So of course it was hitting the windows, and you can hear that, which is nothing new. I'm used to hearing that from Florida just with thunderstorms there. So that's that with the hurricane. Oh, I did want to show y'all this, another little piece of information I found. It shows you the previous track through here of the hurricane up until current, and gives us the current information right there. Wind gust up to 130 knots, maximum winds 105, and of course this is advisory number 39, which is 11 p.m. Hawaii Standard Time. So some pretty cool information. Yeah, so let's go on over to the chat, which, sorry guys, I haven't been looking at. I've been focusing on this information so I could give it to y'all. So I'm going to go now turn over to the chat and see what's being said there. Okay. So first of all, hello everyone. Hello UK. Hello, well, everybody from wherever you are. Oh, we got someone from Kona. Hi, the Red Rover. How's the weather over there? According to the maps, you aren't getting any rain. Northern California, hi there. Yeah, Dennis, you're right. Hilo doesn't need any more rain at all. Hi, Australia. Jesse Elmer, how deep are the empty lava flows? Well, that's a very good question. Some of the levees are in different areas, anywhere between 20 and 50 feet high from the actual surface level. And I do know in one of the areas, USGS reported that the edge of the top of the levee next to the actual channel was 26 feet high over the actual surface of the cooled lava itself. So that's 26 feet. I'm not sure what that would be in kilometers. You can go to Google and find a little conversion calculator there to help figure that out if you need to. The maps really don't show the sheer size of this, of the lava flow, but it's huge. It's tall. It's wide. Exactly. I mean, it's just, it's mind-boggling in a lot of ways. Okay. Aloha, Too Crazy. I hope you enjoyed your trip to the Big Island when you were here. Hi, Chris T. Good morning to you as well. You're more than welcome for the updates. And yeah, it does seem to be, quite a few different natural disasters: volcano, earthquake, tsunami, and hurricanes. Hi, Isabel. Good morning to you. Everything's great. How are you? Hello, New Zealand. Oh, thank you, Linda. 26 feet equals 7.9 meters. Yes, it is very deep. Uh, so yeah, that's what, almost a three-story building? No, well, 10 feet on average per story, so yeah, just under. Hello, Alex. Um, it, I think you mean, is the rain warm? Actually, yeah, it's been a little bit warmer. Normally, we get our rainstorms coming out of the northeast with the trade winds, so it tends to cool things down. However, I did know as the storm approached, things did warm up. But, so I would say it's not necessarily warm, but it is definitely warmer. Okay. So, that was basically the update. Uh, got basically some little videos for you to watch while I go over the comments. Hello, Marlia. I think I pronounced that correct. Uh, Thank you. Yeah, it's kind of interesting to watch how the island affects these storms. It's really cool because in Florida, what we would see when the storm would actually pass over land there is that it would weaken the storm, but numerous times it'd cross over the Florida Peninsula into the Gulf or whatever and re-strengthen and go hit Texas or Alabama or Louisiana or some other place. And when it come up through the Caribbean and go through the Caribbean islands, you'd see the islands kind of disrupted a little bit too. But once it got back over open water, it kind of always would reorganize. But what I'm watching here is when these storms get near the Hawaiian Islands, they don't even have to pass, the eyes don't even have to really pass over land. But it's like the big island just acts as a razor blade, and it cuts these arms off, the spiral arms of storms, the rain bands off as it passes by. And it really takes the punch out of them. Except for when Azelle hit, it hit kind of broadside there. So we did get kind of the full brunt on that one. Hi, Kathy. 2 live streams today. Well, cool. I'm glad you could join me again. Ooh, that is kind of chilly, Alex. I'm not a cold weather person. I like average temperatures. If it's 77 degrees, I'm a happy person. If it gets lower than 70, I get a little grumpy. I just don't really like the cold. And it's one thing, even Central Florida, sometimes it would get below freezing, down there. And I hated it because sometimes during the winter you couldn't go outside and enjoy outside, and then during the summer it was it's too hot to go outside and enjoy outside. But I lived there for quite a long time, so very familiar with the area, and it's not a bad place. But I have to admit, Hawaii is better than It's just I got the perfect weather year round. Oh, good. I'm glad I got your name right. Now, how did I say it before? Marlia? Marlia, Marlea, Marlia. I think it was Marlia. Christy, yeah, I will try to include that in some of my regular updates and some other things that I'm planning. Eh, um, the meeting that was scheduled for Thursday, which is tonight or was tonight, was actually canceled due to weather, which was, I think, a good idea. So we'll have no updates until sometime after next week. So I believe it's rescheduled for next Thursday. And you're more than welcome. Denise, you had a flood alarm test. Do y'all have like siren towers there too or something? Sorry, I was taking care of someone being naughty in the chat. So that's all taken care of now. You know who you are. Shame on you. Do you ever get hailstones from passing hurricanes? I can't honestly say that in Florida did I remember, do I remember any hail from storms, from the hurricanes. I know in the ones that we've dealt with here, I don't think so either. However, there is a little phenomena that occurs that a lot of people I don't think is aware of, and it's not really talked about too much, but they're quick spin up micro tornadoes that happen. I've seen them happen in Florida. They literally come over and they'll literally just twist the top out of a tree and pluck it out and throw it somewhere. During the Zell, I saw I didn't witness it actually happen, but I did see some trees in the aftermath where it literally was just the top centerpiece was twisted off and plucked out, and but the trunk and some of the lower branches were still there. John, any word on how the mongoose are doing through this? Mongoose are really good in taking care of themselves. So I'm sure the mongoose and any of his buddies are hanging out somewhere, staying nice and dry and warm. Kira Lee, I think that's how it's pronounced. I was watching the other chat on Scott's channel, and I saw you spell it out. And I tried to memorize it, but I just totally forgot, so I apologize for that. Is it mongoose or mongoose when it's more than one? That's a good question, and I've asked a few people, and everybody seems to have a different opinion. I've never taken it seriously, looked it up. But it could be mongoose, as in, there's one mongoose outside, or there's two mongoose outside, or it could be two mongoose. But even then, it could be two mongooses. So I really don't know. If you find out, let me know. Holy moly, why do you say that? Did I get it right? Alright, what you're watching here, if the volume is too loud, let me know and I'll turn it down on this video clip. This is actually a thunderstorm, thunder and lightning storm that was experienced here. This is back from 2016. Jesse, I'm glad I was able to answer your questions. Sorry if you've asked it before and I've overlooked it. As you can see, there's a lot of questions and comments here in the chat, and even on my regular update videos, there's just so many that it's hard to go through, and so occasionally I'll be on when a notification comes in of a new chat and I'll go look at it, and to be honest with you, those are kind of the ones that I try to address most because they're right there in my face at the time, and it would be kind of rude not to. Not that none of your other, that everybody else's questions are, unimportant. They are. It's just way too much. I wish I could answer everything. Andy B. Yeah, that was during the eruption before they fully blocked off Moku and all those streets at Pomakai. That was when they first tried to block off Moku, but they left it open by taking the detour which was good, but I don't know if they were trying to, dissuade people from going that way or what. But I don't think it worked. Hi, Megs. Thank you. Appreciate your support. Hi, Robert from Australia. All right, let's go take a look at the weather map again. Hit this refresh button up here. Well, it says it's current. Not much change in the rain. I mean, this is set to update every 5 minutes, I believe it is. Hi, Linda. In Australia, nobody would have stayed behind barricades. Well, nobody did at first. Most of the people down there at Moku and Kapono and those streets, most of them left willingly because the air back then, when this first happened, was really bad. So that really enticed people to leave. However, there are some areas that people did hold out in behind the secondary barricades, which was at Pomakai. Some people just refused to leave their homes for whatever reason. I refused to leave mine because there was currently, during the event, at no time was there any, immediate threat to my safety. The minute that, I felt unsafe or I knew, something was going to happen, I would have left. I mean, it would be unwise to do so, to try to fight a volcano. Thank you, Andy. Actually, the limitations on the roads really don't affect me that much because I'm not in the mandatory zone. I'm in the voluntary zone. So the only thing I have to deal with is the checkpoint and ID checks occasionally and stuff of that nature. But that's perfectly fine with me. That is for my safety. And all my neighbors' safety and the community safety. Bye, Jesse. So Mongooses is the preferred, but Mongoose is also correct. Thanks, Cornland. And as for the Latin, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that one. So no, I don't want to be difficult. Okay, actually I kind of do, so I may have to learn it, but we'll see. Thanks, Meg. Yeah, everybody. If you enjoyed the video and want me to continue doing some live streams, hit that thumbs up button. That's what lets me know that y'all liking this. And of course, if you're watching this, after the fact from the archive, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button too, because it still helps there as well. And if you haven't subscribed and this is your first time, tuning in or whatever, hit the subscribe button. And don't forget the bell icon because, then you'll get notified, when I post a live stream or even a new video. So, and hopefully my live streams may get better. I'm still learning everything, trying to figure out a rhythm, how to change the videos like this, so that the image doesn't get stale, because you can only look at the radar for so long before it's like, okay, this image is burned into my retina. I know, John, it's really amazing There's so many forces at work here, you know, wind, rain, fire, earth, you know, and then I guess if you want to count, you know, heart or spirit as one of them, you know, that's in, you know, huge quantities here as well. So it's like, you know, all the elemental forces are at play. Don't worry about it, Meg. I try not to get too technical, even though I can, but I don't like to myself because sometimes I get confused. So I like to try to find ways to simplify the information so that even I can understand it easily. Aloha, Becky. No problem. I'm putting them up as archives so people that do miss them can go back and watch them again. Denise, what? I ended up with a device that I can cook boiled eggs in from watching the ads. Okay. Was it a cool device? Are you going to buy one? Is it past midnight already? I haven't even been paying attention. Oh, wow, it is. So, yeah, hey, happy Friday. Actually, if I understand what it means, Aloha Friday. So Aloha Friday to everybody. Apparently it is every Friday. And I asked Noi, one of my neighbors, what it meant because I've lived here for many years now and still really never understood why Aloha Friday was Aloha Friday. And apparently Aloha Friday is the day where we wear, you know, you're supposed to wear your Aloha clothes, you know, your flower prints and, you know, stuff of that nature. I guess the equivalent thing would be like Casual Friday, you know, for offices and things of that nature. Haven't used yet, Denise? Okay, well, let me know, you know, if it works for you. I may have to, I mean, look, I mean, if they're already boiled eggs, then why would you have to cook them? Or is it something that holds the eggs while you boil them? I need some more information, Denise. I really do. I don't think Noi's watching, guys, but I'm sure when she goes back and watches this stream in the morning, she'll appreciate y'all saying hello. But I don't know, she may be watching. I don't know. I haven't seen her chat or chime in or anything. Oh, there is Noi. Noi, why are you up so late? Jesse, I think I will. I'm kind of enjoying these live chats. It's the one thing with making the videos that I really didn't get to do real time is you know, interact with y'all. I mean, I could post a video and y'all post comments and I can go read them later and, you know, reply to what I could. But this is actually kind of fun. Y'all ask questions, y'all make comments, I, you know, can reply. My only concern is y'all getting bored with what's on the screen. So I'm trying to create, you know, little slides and things of all the footage that I've collected and of course current information um, to help keep you visually, you know, entertained as well as audibly. Okay, Becky, go to work. You have a great day. Now, Noi, you're not supposed to be giving away my secrets. But yeah, I'm a night owl person. I mean, I'm sure you already know by the time of night that I post my videos. And I do tend to sleep a little bit late, but not all the time. Lately, now that the fish are shut down, I'm actually catching up on sleep. So I'm actually sleeping later than I normally would. Linda, shame on you watching YouTube while at work. But you know what? If you're going to, I'm appreciating that you chose me. All right, let's flip back over to the radar, see what's going on there. Storm's still doing its thing, it looks like. And currently no rain in Leilani. But looks like Hilo's still getting it. I think it's been raining there all day. I don't think I've seen a break in the radar there. But it does look like it's starting to thin out a little bit for them. So that I'm sure that's good because they've just gotten drenched today. Well, that's good, Linda. However, you need to poke your canine office assistant and tell them, hey, if they're going to sleep on the job, at least they can, watch the live stream of doing Hawaii. Denise, you saw a video from Ikaika, and it's going over a bridge. What, the water from one of the rivers or something? Cool, John. I'm glad you got you some shirts and it helps you relive your visit here. Let's see, what did I miss? Yes, from the river. Huh, okay, I'm gonna have to look that up, see what's going on there. Thanks, Denise, I appreciate that info. Okay, let's see. Looking back at the radar, still basically same old, same old. There's no current information on the eruptions. Still all quiet there, which is a good thing. Yeah, I think that pretty much wraps it up. I think I'm going to bring this stream to a close for the night. I really appreciate y'all tuning in and watching. I'm trying to come up with some ideas because obviously when the storm's over, doing live streams on the eruption, I don't really think would serve any real purpose. Maybe if something interesting happens or maybe some cool pictures pop up, I might pop on for 5-10 minutes and do something like that. So I'll try to figure out something for y'all. But also remember, my Smug Mug and Redbubble and Mongoose on Watch t-shirts are available as well. You can find all those links in the description as usual. Remember, if you really like this video, and I hope you did, hit that thumbs up button. It lets me know and everybody else know that this is good stuff. and that I'm doing, you know, the right thing. Don't forget to hit the subscribe and the bell icon. Smug Bubble. That's so funny. No, it's redbubble.com /people/doing Hawaii, and the link's in the description. So anyways, don't forget the subscribe button and bell icon. That way you'll know when I start doing live streaming. I'll try to do them around the same time every day, which is going to be the updates from the National Hurricane Center. So that would be like probably, I might do 3, 11 a.m., 5 p.m., and 11 p.m. But most likely it's going to be a 5 p.m. and an 11 p.m. unless, you know, this thing takes a major turn to the east or something like that. Then I'll probably pop on to, because of course that's breaking news, and so we got to get that out as quickly as possible. So okay, everybody, that does it for tonight. Again, I appreciate you watching. Y'all have a great morning, a great afternoon, or a great evening.